Ladies and gentlemen, this YouTube channel vlog show is of authenticity, inspiration, and realness. It is also about personality, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is your host of the show, Mr. Big Beefy E himself, the elder statesman of Rant and Rave, and Mr. Shenanigans himself, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1040. And we're going to talk about the final Dynamite of November 2023 as we head into December. First and foremost, if you have not watched the statement of the statesman address, talk about a couple of things, a little ground rules. That video will not be up for long. I'm going to give everybody a chance to watch it. I'll leave that up for a week. So that means by next Wednesday, I will be taking that video down. So, because I want my channel to be drama free. It's basically trying to lay another ground rule. So, just some people just need to wake up and just like I said, smell the coffee, so to speak. So. And find out what the heck is going on. So, I mean, it is the holiday season. I want to make sure we're going to have a lot of fun during this holiday season. Definitely. So, so that's one. Next thing I did, I forgot to do this, but I usually do a little VPAs, but it's nothing new. Sega Saturn controller. I needed a new one because the other one, if you guys noticed, when I played X-Men vs. Street Fighter for my Shenanigans arcade, I was having trouble. I was having trouble with the controls. I thought I'd be good, but then, the original controller I had wasn't working, so I had to get a new one. So, got the new one now. Very, very happy with it. So, I can't wait to play X-Men vs. Street Fighter again. I'm going to try to play it again. That way I can be better at it. So that's the deal. One more thing before we get to going. I want to congratulate Sammy Guevara and Tainara Mello. As you know, they recently got married. Also, as of yesterday, they had a baby girl, 8.4 pounds, and goes by the name of Luna Mello Guevara. So congratulations to the proud parents, and the baby is healthy, and mother is doing fine from what I gather. So Sammy and Tainara, congratulations to you guys. But on that note, we're going to talk about a little bit about what happened on AEW. As you know, Bryan Danielson will be was joining commentary with Taz and Excalibur during the Continental Classic Gold League matches, and Jon Moxley and Jay Lethal 1-on-1. And like I said, these matches are really, really great. As you know, the winner of the match will be not only the Ring of Honor World Champion and the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Champion, but will also be the first ever AEW Continental Champion, and will be the first ever AEW Triple Crown Champion. So, Eddie Kingston decided to put both of those belts on the line. We'll get to him. Heck of a match between these two, Jon Moxley and Jay Lethal. Moxley ended up getting the win, and he has now Continental Classic, 4 rules. I mean, 20-minute time limits. A win is worth 3 points. Draw is worth 1. A loss is none. And also, everyone is banned from ringside, and failure to comply that rule will cost you a point. So bearing that in mind, so the wrestlers want to do this right. But Jon Moxley did pick up another win, and that will be 6 points for Jon Moxley now. Eddie Kingston addresses his loss, and then he realizes, he says, I'm behind in the 8 ball. I got Bryan Danielson next week. So no. Humble in defeat, humble victory, humble defeat. Got to keep going. So, Eddie Kingston got his work cut out for him for sure. If he wants to hang on to AEW and the Ring of Honor World Champion and the New Japan Strong Champion, you're gonna have to You're going to have to stay focused and keep going. Tony Schiavone interviews Sting and Ric Flair, as Sting, as you know, will be wrestling his last match in Greensboro, North Carolina, him and Ric Flair. They were talking about Ric Flair's cutting a promo on Sting and that, going back to memories of the 80s and the early 90s, and that was a rivalry between those two. The Continental Classic Gold Match number 2. Mark Briscoe and Roosh, they were looking for their first 3 points. Another great matchup, and Roosh ended up picking up the victory and will get his first 3 points on the board, so Mark Briscoe is yet to pick up a victory. My ear is a little itchy. So there's that. And RJ City interviewed the lovely, gorgeous, courageous, and vintage, and timeless Toni Storm. And I wouldn't mind interviewing timeless Toni Storm every day of the week if all I want for Christmas is timeless Toni Storm. I know she's married, but if she wasn't, that's all I want for Christmas. Timeless Toni Storm under the mistletoe. But then RJ City sat on the couch to interview her as she lived. She said she has to, saying that she'll defend her title next week on Dynamite. She's like, "Can you take off my shoes?" And it'll hurt. And so I'm like, I'll take off. If I had sat on the couch to interview timeless Toni Storm and got her lovely legs on my lap, if she asked me to take off her shoes, off the shoes to go. You want a foot massage? I'll give you a foot massage. Yep. Yeah, I'm simping after timeless Toni Storm, folks. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'm an idiot. Might I digress? I love Toni Storm. Anyways. By the way, she may be available for the AEW Fight Forever Season 2 pass. And I'm hoping to get that from the Nintendo Switch, because once I get Toni Storm for the Switch, once maybe I make her available on the Nintendo Switch version, I'm creating my character and having her as my partner. You're like, you're sipping after Toni Storm again. Yeah, I am. MJF addresses the Minneapolis crowd about Samoa Joe, and he said, he's giving a lot of respect for Samoa Joe from a professional level. Lights go out. Here comes the masked guys that work for the devil, and then Samoa Joe came to MJF's aid, and all of a sudden there was another blackout. Like, wait, what's wrong? And they decided, this person typed in, "Will you face the unknown in a tag match next week?" Samoa Joe was trying to tell him to chill out and relax and not take the match, and then and MJF says, "You're on." So, listen. But I think MJF wants to get this whole devil thing out of the way before him and Samoa Joe could collide in about 30 days or 31 days. So there's that. Actually, about 30 days. So there's that. So whoever this person that typed up the challenge, and Tony Khan decided to book it. Meanwhile, Wardlow went one-on-one with AR Fox, and Wardlow won by referee stoppage after a Symphony Powerbomb. Easy as that. And trios action. The Hardys and Brothers Zayda took on Top Flight. That means the Martin brothers are reunited after Darius Martin. Is it Dante? I think it was Dante Martin coming back from 8 months in injury. And Action Andretti. And it was a heck of a trios matchup, but Action Andretti and Top Flight picked up a huge victory over a legendary tag team with the Hardys. You're going someplace. So there's that. And Renee Paquette interviewed them after the matchup. And then Penta El Zero along with Alex Abrahantes, interrupts him and gives Action Andretti a little dap, and Dante Martin a little dap, and he go 1, 2, 3. What? 1, 2, 3. Commander and El Hijo del Vikingo. That's going to be a trios matchup. If they decide to sign this matchup, it's on like Donkey Kong. That's for sure. It'll be great to see that matchup. TBS title was on the line. Julia Hart makes her second title defense against Emi Sakura. And house rules. They get to pick up some house rule stipulation. 20-second count out. No rope breaks. And you have a third stipulation your opponent can choose. And Emi Sakura chooses that the match cannot be won by submission. Well, that means, you can put the submission hold on, but you can't win by submission. So they did everything. These two women did everything they could. Julia Hart had her submission hold on, and then the reminder of that. And then she decided to do a moonsault on Emi Sakura. 1, 2, 3. Winner and still your TBS champion, Julia Hart. The house always wins. All right. And then RJ City interviews Mariah May. She goes, "Thank you for letting me meet Tony Storm." And then she walked into Tony Khan's office. What is Mariah May up to? Only RJ City doesn't even know himself. Very interesting situation there. And Christian Cage calls out Adam Copeland to the ring. Adam Copeland comes out, hears out Cage. Cage says, "We're not going to make it to Montreal because I'm sorry." And then Adam Copeland stood there thinking about it, and then Christian Cage decided to try to go whack him with the title. Adam Copeland goes low blows him and goes, "Yeah, nice try. But here's the deal. You better shine up the belt, sleep with it. Because next Wednesday, that belt's coming home with me. And by the way, go F yourself." He said the whole word, and they did not censor it. I'm shocked. So I think that's the... I don't know why they did it on purpose just to get ratings. Yeah. The AEW needs to do something. Finding a CM Punk sign with the WWE. There you go. But then we get the third matchup of the Continental Classic goals. Jay White versus Swerve Strickland. Their respective stablemates have to stay in the back. And Swerve Strickland picking up another 3 points in a great matchup against Jay White. So Strickland and Moxley tied at 3. So, that is all the time we have on this show. Episode 1040 of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. Tomorrow is Rant and Rave. Episode 216 of that. And also, Press Your Luck. The final version, final Banks and Tamaka Thursday, November 2023. Remember, there is a name change heading for that. I will explain. So, not only that... So that's the deal, and we're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. All right, tomorrow is Thursday. It's going to warm up a little bit, which is cool. I like it. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. This concludes today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with A Raven Bova Telepictures and Distribution. See you next time on another episode of the show. Goodbye for now.